So today I have a top 5 luxury products or products that are high-end that I think are worth it. And I'm doing this video with one of my dear friends, Ashley from TX Mommy of Boys or Texas Mommy of Boys. So she's recommended the idea of doing like a top 5 products that were luxury or high-end that were worth the money, because I know like throughout my journey of purchasing makeup and reviewing and trying out things, I've come across some top 5 or top 10 things that aren't worth the money. And so I think I'm going to also do that on my channel as well, because in one of my recent videos, my Friday favorite, I kind of said in my last video that I was open to constructive criticism if the time ever came for that, but a lot of people interpreted that as tell me everything you want me to improve right now in this video. But either way, I took it and I listened to what you guys had to say, and a lot of you suggested that I do like top 5, top 10 series. So this was already planned. So I think I'm gonna do one of products that aren't worth it as well. So stay tuned to that. So in this video, I'm just going to show you, I am gonna admit I have a little bit more than 5 because it was hard for me. I do think there are a few products that I own that deserve honorable mention, so I'll let you know the honorable mentions as well. But let's just go ahead and get started into the video. Well, I'm like a lip product girl, like right off the bat, I am. But I started to think about some of the luxury lipsticks that I owned, and I was thinking back to myself, what makes them special, as in formula, color, all of that, to some of the other lipsticks that I have. And then I started thinking about the price point versus drugstore, and could I really recommend them as being worth it. There were a lot of lipsticks that just didn't make the cut, whether it was that I just didn't feel like the price tag was worth saying, yeah, this is like 100% worth it. No, but some product that did make the cut are the new YSL Tint and Oil glosses. These are such a unique formula, and I really do find that I like them better. I even mentioned a Jane dupe in a recent video, and although those are nice, these last so much longer on the lips, and I just all around love them. So they're like a lip gloss formula. I do have it over a lip product today, and it's just like a really nice oil stain product. I love this particular color. This one is the number 4, and this is I Rose You. Just a beautiful rose color. I put these on before I'm doing my makeup. They stain your lips. The stain is just so nice. They feel so comfortable, and they hydrate the lips, and I don't know, I really love this color. I love the product. I really do feel like they hydrate my lips and keep my lips. I just like the shine, the hydration. I really love this color, and I really like the formula. It's different from anything I have, so that's why I felt like this particular formula makes the cut. They have several colors. They have like a cherry color, so it looks like almost like you've been eating a cherry popsicle. There is a beautiful peach color, and this one, but this one is my favorite out of all of them that I own and that I've tried. Okay, with that being said, I kind of moved on to some face products. Now, for a product that I really love, the Charlotte Tilbury line. I love the blushes. But one of the products that I really was impressed with is this. This is their contour highlight palette, and it's called Film Star Bronze and Glow. And this is, again, from Charlotte Tilbury. Like, the packaging is rose gold, and it's just 2 really nice size products in here. This highlight is, I mean, unbelievable. It's more for you gold girls who really do appreciate like a nice golden highlight. Oh, it's so beautiful right there. And then this bronzer or contour shade, Sculpt is what it is called. It has like a little bit of a shimmer in it. I do have this on today. I'm trying to wear all of the products that I'm mentioning. But this does have like a little bit of a bronziness to it, but it is like that perfect, not too cool, not too warm to use as a contour shade. So I really like this to bronze, sculpt out the face, and this is such a gorgeous highlight. It has a great size mirror, and then, I mean, the packaging. This kind of reminds me of a little bit like luxury in like way back when. You would see this like sitting on someone's glass vanity, mirrored vanity. I don't know what I'm talking about. But you just see this on someone's mirrored vanity, like, you know what I mean? It just reminds me of like something my grandmother would use, but in the most chic way, if you know what I'm saying. So I really, really love the packaging of this, but beyond that, I think the product is totally worth it. Okay, for a product that you guys have heard me talk about so much, this is from Dior. It's the Glow Maximizing Primer. I love this stuff so, so, so much. It is like one of my all-time favorite products. It has a pump. I use this before makeup. I mix it into foundation. It is just a primer that just gives such a gorgeous, healthy sheen to the skin. Primes the skin. You can use it, like I said, to mix in, but it's like a golden glow. I can't even tell you guys how much I love this. So it's called the Light Boosting Primer. I love using this with full coverage foundations that are like matte, a little bit matte, and sometimes I almost find drying. I like to give them that little bit of reflectiveness that I find that is missing when I have like a matte foundation. I like the fact that I have a matte foundation that I can use when I really want to be matte, but this is just perfect because you can add a little bit in, you can add more in, you can put it on the high points of your face, you can only put it, like, you can put it all over your face if you want to. I just think this is such a versatile product, and it's one of the only like highlighting products that I use on a daily basis. I use this every single day. It has lasted me so long because you only need a little bit. I've had this almost, I would say almost a year now. Like maybe coming up, a little bit coming up on a year, and I just like can't get over it. I love it so much. So this is definitely one that I recommend. If you've been watching me a while, you guys know that I love that primer. Okay, I thought about eyeshadow palettes that I thought were worth it, and there were, I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I do think are worth it, but two that are my most expensive palettes that I can honestly say that I do not regret purchasing, which is a lot to say for the cost of these because they're ridiculous, and sometimes I'm like, why did I do that? But I bought them for big moments in my life that I have like a remembrance of in my mind, but it's Tom Ford eyeshadow palettes. Now, these are around the $75 mark, I believe, which is, I know, ridiculous for 4 shades. They come in a packaging like this. I have 2 different compacts. I have Cognac Sable, which is my first one. This came on recommendation from my friend Natalie from Flower Bomb 31. She had been talking about this palette since I had started watching her channel. It's just a beautiful, warm palette. The eyeshadows are extremely creamy, blendable. The quality of them is what makes the difference. They pick up on the brush so beautifully. They apply so beautifully. I'm wearing a combination of both of these eyeshadow palettes today. This shade right here is like a beautiful, I would say, it's like a golden, I don't know, like this like golden mink color. Oh, I love it right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. It's so beautiful all over the eye. This shade right here is like a topper shade. And even that has like, look at all the pigmentation. It's just so beautiful, like this golden copper topper shade. Oh, I love it. And then this bronze shade right here. And then this is like a unique color that you wouldn't think like went with these, but it's like a purple plumish shade right here. Like all of these, I adore all the colors. I know they don't look like anything special, but every time I wear this quad in videos or the other one I'm going to show you, I get comments on what are you wearing on your eyes? What are you wearing on your eyes? I'm almost embarrassed to write below what it is because I'm like, who would spend this much on eyeshadow for eyeshadows? But like I told you, when I started thinking about this video, what am I going to include in this video? What do I think is worth it? What do I not regret purchasing? And it was these eyeshadow quads. Even though there are only 4 shades in it, I find that I use them so much on the daily. One of my newest ones is this one right here, and this is the one where you're like, what? But it's called Cocoa Mirage, and it is just 3 matte shades that, yes, they're very basic, and 1 bronze shade. And I know you guys are like, that is so basic, you could get that with anything, but it is the quality, it's the pigmentation, it is the blendability, it's just everything in the shadows. They're pretty good size shades. So that's that color right there. And then this one, again, I mean, they're just super pigmented, like the darkest brown ever. So pigmented. And then this bronze shade. And I know, like, I'm with you guys. It's just like, those are so basic, Laura. Why are you recommending and saying that? But I find that this is a palette that is so basic. I took this with me to IMATS. I took this with me to BeautyCon. I wear this on all the days that I know I really want a look that I'm going to love. I grabbed for this palette. So in that aspect, I can say I think it's really worth it. I am wearing, like I said, a combination of these two today, and I love both of them. Out of uniqueness, I would say the Cognac Sable is just really unique. A nice warm palette with that touch of like the cool plum mixed in. And for everyday use, I would say the Coco Mirage. So, but like, I feel like I continually have to justify it, but you know what? This is my video and I get to say what I think is worth it. So I think these are worth it. Okay, for my fifth product, and then I'm gonna have a few honorable mentions, but this is my fifth one, and the honorable mentions are just as top 5 status as the others, but I had to mention the Tom Ford blushes. And these are some of the best quality blushes that I've tried. If you're looking for something similar but just a little bit less expensive, the Charlotte Tilbury blushes meet the same quality in my opinion. But the color of this blush, this is Ravish. This was my very first one. This was the one that I had heard to try the first. Since then, I've gotten most of them. I am missing 2. Ravish is the one I'm wearing today. Every time I wear this, everyone is like, what is on your cheeks? I've tried to find a dupe. I cannot find anything close to this. It's just the most beautiful peachy, it's on my middle finger. Sorry, I'm not flicking you off, but it's just the most beautiful peachy. It has like a little bit of bronze, super pigmented. It almost has some pink shimmer, but like subtle shimmer in it. Oh, you guys, I can't even. It's just so gorgeous. Everything about it, the formula, the wear, the consistency of when you're applying it to your cheeks, the opaqueness, the beautifulness. It's buttery, it's perfect. I just love everything about the Tom Ford blushes, but particularly this color in Ravish. It's like my favorite. Those are my top 5, and now for some of my honorable mentions. I have to mention these because when I was going through, I was like, oh, I don't know, like I really want to include that, but I already have 5. So the first one is the highlight that I'm wearing today, and it is the Burberry. This is called the Nude Radiance #1, and it is called Fresh Glow. This highlighter is like a pale girl's dream. I found this from Tar Babies, and she mentioned this highlighter as being one of her favorites and go-to. The consistency is like running your finger in butter. It has this like fresh scent that I can't describe, but I'm trying to find if I can. I mean, it's what I have on right now, but it's like this whitish color. It's right here. It's like this whitish color, and it has like a duochrome almost of like this golden pink, if that makes sense. I love it. I love everything about it. I love how finely milled it is, how buttery and smooth it is, how it kind of just sinks into the skin as far as becomes one with your skin. I love it. So this is like an honorable mention, but honestly, it's not too far from a top 5. So this is just a beautiful highlighter, and like I said, if you're a pale girl, this is a pale girl's dream. The last honorable mention are Wayne Goss brushes. I just had to throw them in. I have an entire video if you're interested on hearing a little bit more of my thoughts, but these are a very expensive luxury brush set that I purchased that I was like, nail biting for me. However, I have never been more pleased with spending that amount of money for what I get back as far as the product. So I really love these brushes, and like I said, I will link down below my full review on them if you're interested in more, but I had to throw them in as an honorable mention. So those are all my products that I recommend. Please leave some of your favorites or things that you think are worth the money if you were going to go out and spend. If you had some extra cash, you wanted to treat yourself, and products that you think are worth the money, leave some of your favorites down below. Please check out my friend Ashley's video. I know you guys will love her. She is the sweetest, and you just really feel like home when you're watching her channel. So go ahead and check her out. I will leave her video link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.